I'm Daphne Richards. Our question this week is on transplanting iris, which is a question that I receive several times a year. I think that's because iris grow in clumps, leading to them relatively quickly outgrowing the space they've been allotted in your garden. I also think that since iris are great for beginning gardeners, they're deceptively easy for several years, leading to a bit of complacency. They thrive maintenance-free for several years, then before you know it, you look out on your garden and they've created a veritable iris grove, at which point you also notice that they didn't bloom this year. Iris follow the general plant maintenance rule of thumb, which is that maintenance, pruning, transplanting, etc., should be scheduled after they've bloomed. But if they don't bloom, how do you know when to transplant them? Even if you don't notice that they're overcrowded, the lack of flowers usually is a good indicator that they are, and that you need to divide and transplant them. There are many different types of iris, and each has a slightly different ideal window to divide and transplant, so the first item of business would be to find out which kind you have. German iris prefer later summer, fall transplanting, but Siberian iris prefer spring. But if you don't know, go ahead and divide them when you notice that they need it. Iris are fairly forgiving, so just make sure that you let them dry and heal quite a bit before replanting. And if divided in the fall, when we may get more cold, rainy weather, consider planting in containers where you can control the amount of water they get much more easily, and then replanting them in the spring. Our plant this week is Globe Mallow, an easy care, extremely drought-tolerant perennial that's great for attracting bees and butterflies to your garden. Getting about 2 feet tall and wide, but perhaps a foot or so larger in ideal conditions, Globe Mallow will do well in sunny, xeric areas of the landscape. Easily winter hardy in central Texas, the greenish-gray leaves and vibrant floral color palette make Globe Mallow a unique addition to any garden, although it can look a bit scrubby if not irrigated at all and planted in full sun. Globe Mallow can also take a bit of shade and should be sheared back each spring to make for a bushier, more robust plant. Our viewer pictures this week come from James Barella, who found a nodule on one of the branches of his jabbali or elephant tree, a commonly used plant in bonsai. Although the tree is known to get knobby, it turns out that this structure, which blends right in, is actually a Mantis ootheca. Please send us follow-up photos of the baby mantis when they emerge, James. We'd love to hear from you. Check into krlu.org/ctg to send us your questions, pictures, and videos.